The following trailer is rated H for honest.
In a world where video games are getting bigger and longer, serving up giant open worlds with hundreds of hours of content, or brutal online gauntlets you need to treat like a second job to survive, get ready to discover a franchise that finally respects your time by giving you games that are literally 5 seconds long. WarioWare. Immerse yourself in the garlic-scented universe of Wario, a bizarro world version of Mario who loves nothing more than gold, motorcycles, and ripping huge farts, as he devises yet another dastardly plan to con everyone he meets out of their hard-earned moolah, so he can sit in a pile of coins and cackle like an insane Sicilian dragon. Then watch as the game abandons the frame story entirely to introduce a bunch of wacky side characters that are weird even by Nintendo standards, for short vignettes that are used to justify gameplay that has literally nothing to do with what's happening in the story, in a video game experience that could only be designed by people doing some extremely Japanese LSD. Dude, have you ever noticed how, totally kawaii your hands are? Whoa. Discover a franchise that answers a question video games have always been afraid to ask. What if minigame collections didn't suck an entire butt? As WarioWare delivers highly directed bursts of dopamine straight to those hungry receptors with its patented microgames. Extremely simple tasks you're given a handful of seconds to perform, where the challenge is less the game itself and more figuring out what the is happening quickly enough to pick the cartoon nose or whatever, as you act out the video game equivalent of a lab rat pressing a button to get a food pellet. It's almost depressing when you really think about it. Ooh, they have classic Nintendo microgames. Get ready to take full advantage of Nintendo's bizarre hardware decisions, as WarioWare tosses you tons of tricky tasks that will have you using styluses, tilt sensors, motion controls, and microphones to complete objectives that are at once immediately understandable and deeply, deeply weird. Which is definitely a good thing, because if this thing wasn't absolutely oozing with style, it would basically just be an extended full-price tech demo. Shoutouts to everyone who spent $60 on 1-2 Switch. I feel your pain. Peel back the layers on the clove of garlic that is WarioWare and uncover the many extra modes that lie beneath. From extra challenges that will push your microgame mastery to the limit, to multiplayer modes that up the ante by letting you mess with your friends while you beat them at the game you own and they don't. Then unlock the many extras, collectibles, and toys hidden in each version, featuring alarm clocks that make you beat microgames before you can turn them off, or a 3DS that you can play on your 3DS. In a video game that's clearly just a dumping ground for every wacky idea Nintendo has ever had, but they had no idea where to put. Oh, you made a game about trying not to smell a fart, huh? Throw it in Wario, I guess. Also, you're fired and security's gonna rough you up on the way out. So tap those styli and get ready to wah those haws for a product so weird, it's mind-blowing that they made 8 of them. Because for all of Wario's polish and swagger, it's still a slap-together pile of goofy bullshit. And maybe, sometimes, that's all we really need. Starring Disco Stew, Momona Mo Problems, Cat Dog, Nintendbros, Space Channel 5, Dr. Wily-O, Ninja Babies, Devil Daria, Dragon Dumps, Penny Gadget, Tokitori, and Danny DeVito. ADHDware. Man, you thought not putting Waluigi in Smash was a snub. He's never even been in a Wario game. No wonder he turned to a life of crime. Comment below on what you want me to read in my epic voice. It's cold outside. No kind of atmosphere. I am the Weeboo. God doesn't love you, but we love you. Let me kiss you. Am I ever gonna get my comment read? Give me that scar.